Hello everyone. Well, this video is going to be more of a show and tell rather than a demonstration, because as soon as I finish this video, this particular vacuum cleaner will be up for sale on eBay, on my eBay page, ibasics_emporium. Unless I change my mind, because I've had this maybe 2 years and didn't open it. So when I've opened it, I might think, oh, well, I'm going to keep this. But I'm having to get rid of quite a lot of vacuum cleaners because my storage unit where I have, well, I've only got about 80 in there now. There used to be about 300. So they're putting the price up of the rental soon. And I thought it's high time I really got rid of a lot of cleaners. I'll still be showing you many different machines on my channel, but on a personal level I just can't keep them. I don't have the room to keep them all in my house, and I can't keep spending out to keep machines stored away that I might not look at for years. So this is one I took from my storage unit recently. It's a Miele C3. Now I will be showing you another Miele C3 that you can buy at the moment. This one you can't buy, it's discontinued, and it's got some special features that you can't find on Miele's you can buy now. So anyway, as I said, ibasics_emporium is where you'll find what I'm selling. UK only, I'm afraid. So this is a Miele C3, and I'm going to keep some Miele C3s, the powerhead version I've got, and possibly another version. Yes, I've got another remote controlled version too, so I'll keep that one. Now this one does have a unique feature. Now, how do we open it? They don't normally seal them. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way around. So here are the tools. Oh, it comes with a parquet twister as well. Well, this is going to be a good buy for somebody. So here's the standard sized Miele parquet twister. They do an XL one which is a bit wider. It's got a little bit distorted, the brushes in storage. But this is for your hard floors, parquet floors, wooden floors, floorboards, lino, tiling, any floor really. It's especially good on uneven floors like tiles because it's got the long soft brushes. So that's the parquet twister. This particular Miele comes with the all-tech carpet and floor nozzle. We're into the plastic base plate era of Miele's. Not sure of the wattage of this. I don't know whether it's old enough to have a 1200 watt motor in, or it's one of the low energy motors. I'll have to check. So carpet and hard floor nozzle, brushes up for carpets, brushes down for hard floors. Then we have a flexible hose, telescopic. Ooh, that's a smooth action. It's not ratchety. Oh, it's gone a bit ratchety now because yeah, you can see it's got the ratchets, the slots in the back. So you can adjust it to many different heights. And finally, what makes this cleaner a bit different is the comfort handle. But it's a comfort handle with a difference. It's a comfort handle that requires 3 AAA batteries. I'll be putting batteries in this to show you it in action, but not these ones because I'll be selling the cleaner with these sealed batteries. Now, the reason I'm selling this and not my remote controlled handled machine is if I wanted to, I could buy this accessory. This is Miele's spotlight handle, and basically this little button there, you press that button and the spotlight comes on for a few seconds. I think it's 30 seconds before it turns off. You can buy this separately and it's about 60 to 70 pounds, and that will fit most Miele's you can buy now. I had a machine with the spotlight before and it was quite useful for doing dark areas, especially with the crevice tool if you were vacuuming out your drawers or bottom of your cupboards and wardrobes and things, and in dark places. Inside the car where it's, you know, dark under the seat, the spotlight does help to illuminate the area. and there's the battery compartment here, so we'll just fiddle with that a minute. I won't do it, I'll do it off camera because right, you do need a screwdriver, so you have to undo that screw there, put the batteries in, and then you've got the spotlight function and the nice comfortable handle. Instruction book, I'll leave that sealed up. Oh, we've got the rating plates, rating sticker, not the rating sticker, the EU label, which we don't get nowadays. They really got rid of that, didn't they? So it's an A+ energy, 21.6 kilowatt hours per annum. It's an A rating for dust emission, D for carpet cleaning, A for hard floor cleaning, and it's 74 decibels. And we can see here it is a low energy, 550 watt motor. According to that, let's get the cleaner out, see if the polystyrene has broken. It often does on Miele's, but we might be lucky with this one. Yes, it's intact. Now if you decide to bid on this, I will be packaging this box inside another box as well, so it gives it more protection. I've got another Miele this colour, the bargain Electro line I got. If you remember that model, I got that, I think it was £98. That was an absolute bargain from eBay, and it's the same colour as this one. They are a smart looking vacuum cleaner in the blue, and we've got the silver accents. We've also got, I'm going to leave it on, I might take it off and put it back. Those are little protective covering over the control panel. Okay, let's plug it in, check it works, but as I said, this is more of a show and tell because this will be going for sale, and I'm not going to sell it used. I'm going to sell it as new / other because it will be brand new and unused. Miele call this colour marine blue, and yeah, it's very smart looking vacuum cleaner, very sleek. The design has been around for several years now. I think one of the earlier videos I did on my channel featured the black version, which was the pre-EU model. I think it was 2,300 watts. This one, we'll double check, this one is 550 watts, less than a quarter of the electricity that the earlier black version had. Ah, it's got boost as well. Ah, that's odd. I wonder how the boost works. The other model I've got, I think it's again the same colour. It does have boost, but it has a remote control, and it's not a wired remote. It actually works on an RF frequency. So it's more or less the same as this, I think. Let's check it works. Pull out the cord. Quite a nice long mains cable. It's still coming. Wow. Seems extra long, that. Plug it in. Whoops-a-daisy. Right. We'll switch on. It might switch on. I don't know. It might have a default setting when we first turn it on. I've had to open the instruction book to check how to activate the boost setting because I'd forgotten. So basically, to activate boost, you first need to put the cleaner into maximum. When it's in maximum, you press the plus button again, and then it goes into boost mode, and it'll do boost for around 20 seconds. You can then use boost again for a further 20 seconds, and then for a third time in a row you can press it if you want to boost it. After you've boosted the cleaner 3 times, there will be a pause of about 1 minute before you can boost it again. So boost is only designed to be used occasionally. Obviously you can't leave it on boost all the time. It's a similar system to some SIBO cleaners where you can boost the power to 1200 watts but only for 30 seconds. This is a way of getting around the EU regulations. They will allow extra power but only briefly. We can't have it on boost all the time, which is quite unfortunate. But anyway, that's how some manufacturers are giving you a bit of extra oomph without falling foul of the EU rules. This button here, I couldn't see what it said, but that's the reset button for the filter. So after about a year's use, that will light up red. You need to change the filter and then reset it. So the filter will be behind this grill. I'll show you that in a minute. So we've got touch controls from minimum up to maximum. There's your on-off switch. Comfort cord rewind, which means you just press it once and the cord will rewind automatically. We've got a parking slot, so you can park either the main carpet and floor head or the parquet twister. Here's the upholstery nozzle. All the tools are on board, the three small tools. This actually has the deluxe dusting brush with the horsehair or horsehair mix anyway bristles. They don't tend to provide that, even with the new Miele CX1 Boost bagless machine. That just came with the standard nylon brushes. Stubbly little crevice tool, but Miele do longer tools, even extra long tools if you want to buy those for your nooks and crannies. Whoops, but that's the three small tools on board, so it's always handy to have on board tool storage. And then under here is the bag. Speaking of bags, I don't think we've got, no, there's not even one spare bag anymore. So this takes GN bags, which are a bit bigger than the FJM bags, but you can still put FJM bags in these. The FJM bags have a red collar, and the cleaners that take those bags will also have a red bag support double. So we'll just pull it out. It's always a bit stiff. There we go. The bags do have a flap that helps to seal the dirt in, but as they get full, the flap can often just stay open. Not the largest dust bag, but they are very good. 7-layer filtration, and that's just in the bag before it even gets to the pre-motor filter, which in my experience, well, it's very, you can see my hand through that one. Basically that would only be needed if for some reason you used, well, if you used a cheap bag that's split, or I don't know what reason that would be of use really, especially if you're using genuine bags. But anyway, that's just in front of the motor to protect anything large from getting into the motor if it somehow managed to get past the bag. And then the final filter with this one is the Air Clean Plus 50. Lasts about a year, non-washable. You should really replace that after 1 year of use. This one doesn't have the time strip. You are supposed to write down the date on the filter when you put it in about a year's time. Just replace it. I bet most people didn't bother, but the machine, as I said, will remind you to replace the filter after a year of average use. So that goes in there. So good for filtering out the air. There are cat and dog versions that also incorporate charcoal granules in the filter to help absorb any nasty odours that might come from the bag if you have pets to clean up after. Make sure the bag's in properly. If you don't use a bag, you can't close the bag door. And if you don't have the bag in correctly either, you can't close it. So it needs to be pushed fully home. Make sure the bag is within the bag housing. And then we can close the bag door. Smooth running, very smooth running, quiet. Swivel casters. I'll just check where this is made, because some people were quite astounded the fact that some Miele cleaners are actually assembled in China. This has got made in Germany on it. We like to see that. We've also got either side this is your storage slot, so when the hose and tube is attached, you can just slot whatever nozzle is on the side into the machine, so you can store it in your cupboard fully assembled, or when you're carrying it up the stairs you can have it all slotted together to make it a bit easier to carry. Okay, well, I think that's about all I can show you on the cleaner. Let's just take the hose, and the hose just plugs in to here. Oh, one other thing I didn't show you, just below the hose inlet is your bag check indicator here, so that will turn progressively orange as the bag fills. If you get a blockage, it will go orange, and it will fluctuate in use. So we'll get the hose on. It is a lovely looking vacuum cleaner. So what I'll do, just to show you the spotlight, I have removed the cover, as you can see, with one small Phillips screw, and then I believe we have to take this out. It's a little bit tricky. Does it come out? It must do. Yes, it must come out. Whoops. No, that's okay. Yeah, that bit comes out. So I've got 3 different AAA batteries. We've got arrows to show which way the batteries go in. They all go in one way. Or do they? No, they don't. How ludicrous. That one goes... Oh. No, they don't. 2 of them go the same way, and then the third one I'm going to put in goes that way. Does show you on the top. And then there's arrows again in the handle, which obviously correspond, you assume, with the arrows. Is this correct? I wonder. We'll soon find out. It is correct. I mean, that is a bright light, considering I've got very bright lights on, my video lights. We can still see it. That's it's a bit tricky to put those in, and it's a bit tricky to get the cover back on. Make sure that's in. So you've got to locate. You can see, just about see that little tab that pushes in at the back first. Then you just click, or just push it closed like that, and then you just put the screw back in. I won't bother at this stage. So the light's gone out, so it doesn't stay on. I think it is about 10 seconds. So it's just for a quick pause. It does actually illuminate the floor surface as well, so it's not just useful, like I said, if you're doing in a corner inside your cupboards and stuff with the crevice tool, it's good for that. But because it is a bright light, the further away you move the light off the carpet, it still illuminates. So in a darker room, in a dark corner under furniture, it will still work even when you've got the main head on. Let's pop that back. And the handle, which has gone out now, as you can see, we need to just put the other end of the hose in. There we go. And it swivels, and then onto the hose we can click the wand, and on the end of the wand we can put the nozzle. We'll just see, actually. I'll turn off my big lights and we'll see if it does actually illuminate the area in front of the nozzle. Yes, you can see it is quite effective. Oh, I'm umming and ahhing now about getting rid of this one, because yes, that will illuminate the whole area, but only for 10 seconds before it switches off. So again, you wouldn't use this normally, but if you want to clean under your bed, under your sofa, and you want to make sure you've got everything clean and you don't want to pick up anything you've dropped, you can switch on the spotlight, go under your furniture and clean. That's turned off after 10 seconds. So that is a very bright light, and if we're going to get any power cuts, some people are predicting we might get power outages soon, Well, you've got another torch you can use in your house, because obviously just take it off the hose and you've got a very, very bright, powerful torch. Look at that. It is very, very bright, that. Very good. Seeking out dirt like the old-fashioned Hoover dirt searcher. You can see it progressively gets dimmer, actually. It doesn't just suddenly go off. It starts off bright, and then as the seconds tick away, it will slowly go dim. Are you going to prove me a liar? Are you going to go dim? Tim nice but dim? Well, it will, because I've seen it doing it. In this case, it's not doing it now, folks. But anyway, it will go out. It does. It does. I think it's... Ooh, special effects, folks. We can have a disco. It's slowly fading. Yes, fading. Yeah, it's still slightly on, but it's no, I think still giving out a tiny bit of light now. It's completely off now. So that's what makes this cleaner a little bit different. As I said, if you want this for your existing Miele, I'm sure this will work with the Blizzard. Well, I won't guarantee it, but it should work with any Miele C3 or any Miele bagged cleaner, as long as the hose end on your Miele looks like this. Then you should be able to buy this spotlight accessory for it if you want to seek out dirt in the darkest of corners. I'm going to measure this Miele's suction power using my suction gauge here on its maximum setting, 550 watts, and I'll also press the boost to see how much extra suction we get when the boost mode is activated. Now, this cleaner will incorporate a suction relief valve inside, which opens if the cleaner doesn't have enough airflow going through it. The suction relief valve will open to allow air to pass through the motor to keep it cool. Should the motor overheat, it does have a thermal cutout. The machine will turn off and you have to leave it for 20-30 minutes until it's cooled down before you can use it again. So when I'm blocking the end of the hose, the suction relief valve may kick in, so you will see fluctuations on the needle. We'll see if we can see how high the needle goes. So the first measurement will be the cleaner on maximum, and then I'll press boost and we'll just see how much extra suction we get. It was a bit hard to see because of the needle vibrating so much, but on its maximum setting it seemed to go between 60 and 70 on the gauge, but when I pressed boost that went up between 80 and 90, so that's a pretty good result on boost. If you've got any heavy soiling or pet hair you want to deal with, you just activate the boost mode. So all in all, yeah, pretty good machine. I think I will still let it go because, as I said, I've got several C3 cleaners still, and a newer one to show you, a cat and dog version I'll be showing you on my channel at some point, which is still a model you can buy, so I'll be doing a proper demonstration. This is just basically to show the machine to you and to say, well, it is going to be up for sale. I think I'll be okay parting with this machine. As I said, I've got the electro line version with the big power head. I will be getting that out again at some point and showing you that. Unfortunately, you cannot buy any electrical power head cylinder cleaners from Miele in the UK anymore, which is a shame, because they would work very well with the lower energy vacuum cleaners with the low suction power. Now, Wesselwerk, who make a lot of accessories for vacuum cleaners, I do believe they make the Miele accessories and Sebo accessories. It's not available in the UK yet. I hope to get one, but they are launching a rechargeable power head that will work with a cleaner like this. So it has a separate wand incorporating a battery, so you'll be able to use a low energy, lower suction cleaner with a rechargeable power head, which will be ideal. It'll absolutely change the way some cleaners work. I could even use it on a pneumatic Henry, and we'll get an electrically powered brush, albeit a rechargeable one, but it's still better than just a straight suction nozzle, in my experience. But you can't really beat, for deep cleaning, either a cylinder cleaner with an electrically powered brush, or of course an upright cleaner that's got the brush. So if you've got lots of carpet, especially if you've got lots of plush pile carpet, you are better on the whole using an upright. Okay, so that's it. That's the Miele. First and last time you'll see this particular version on my channel, the Miele Complete C3 Premium Edition Eco Line Vacuum Cleaner. It will be up on eBay. Will it be up on eBay now? If you're watching this, I'm hoping to put this up on Monday. I don't know what the date. We never know what dates are these days. It's going to go up on Monday. We're in February 2022. So if you're watching this video when it goes up, if you're one of the first people to watch it, then this cleaner will be for sale at that time. If you're watching this video weeks, months or years after, then it's long gone, I'm afraid, and you won't be able to buy it from me. But yeah, I've got to say goodbye to this. I can't keep every single vacuum cleaner I own, unfortunately, but I am keeping loads. I've still got more than the average person. I mean, more than many collectors, but yeah, this one can go and actually fulfill its destiny of being used to clean someone's home rather than being just stuck in a box in my storage unit. If you have any comments or questions about this Miele, please comment below, and I'll see you all very soon for the next video. Bye for now.